What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Parker Goes Carnivore. I'm your host, Ryan Parker, and you know what day it is. You know what day it is. It's Weigh-In Wednesday, and this is week number 48. It's been a really good week on the scale, and I'm very excited to share all my experiences with you. So, without further ado, let's just hop right on into it. Welcome back, my fellow carnivores. How we doing? How is the first week of December treating you? I hope you're doing wonderful. I have been super busy this past week, playing bagpipes basically the entire week, getting ready for this weekend, flying out to Houston, Texas, and playing with that grade 1 professional band for their holiday concert. Very intensely working on all the music, and it has been very rewarding as well. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I log all of my mental health tools, all my workouts, all the food that I eat, and I hop on the scale every single week just to show you how the carnivore way of eating works and how it works for me. And I hope you are learning something from me because I'm here to give and give and give. Welcome to the channel. Hop on board. We're gonna have a fun ride. Let's talk about mental health. I always talk about mental health first and foremost because I really feel that it is the backbone to health. That's why I always stress mental health so much, because it starts with the habits that you create for yourself, and it allows you to thrive in other ways, such as your diet, which is definitely the second most important part to being healthy, and then finally how you move your body. That's why I always talk about mental health first, and this week is no exception. I use the Calm Meditation app, and I enjoy their meditations. It's quick, it's easy, and it's a fun little app. And I got some good sleep stories as well that goes along with it. I have been doing the Tony Robbins priming exercise a lot more lately, trying to refocus all my goals, and it really works well. It wraps up a gratitude list, it wraps up visualization of completing goals, and it just backs it with breathing exercises and just being thankful and grateful for everything that you have in this life. Also, what I've been doing for the last couple weeks is my top 5 priority list. Every night I make a list of 5 things that I need to accomplish the next day. Need to accomplish, right? Not want to accomplish, need. I need to do it. And when I'm ready to start working on that list, I don't focus on anything other than the list until it's done. Really helps with procrastination, which I struggle with, and it just allows me to check the boxes, get it done, and then focus on what I want to do after that, which is all fun and games, basically. Other than that, I've been playing a tremendous amount of bagpipes and then memorizing those bagpipe tunes, and that's where the mental aptitude comes into play. So it's been a lot of fun memorizing these very complex tunes, and it's been very rewarding as well. And then you can't forget the staples, the cold showers, the making your bed, the talking to yourself with gratitude and empathy and compassion. And then if you do start getting down on yourself, stopping that talk immediately. Positivity is definitely the best on your subconscious mind. Move on to better and more healthy thoughts, and more healthy habits will be formed. So that's everything from a mental health. Please take care of your mind. It is so important. So that moves right into the workouts that I've done for this week. So at the beginning of this whole health journey that I started back in 2021, I was seriously injured from a dirt bike accident, and I could not work out. And luckily the diet really stopped the inflammation and really shed the pounds quickly so that I could work out. So I am just internally grateful that I can work out as hard as I can now. I've always been a very big, active dude. So now that I'm back into the full force and actually excelling at what I used to struggle at, really makes me happy. So I do strength training, resistance training, lots of bar work at a local gym called Beast Fitness. And then I love doing yoga, I love spinning, and I love dirt biking. Those are kind of my big 4 workouts that I do. And then I like to stay active, go for walks. I like to go dancing at concerts. Yes, this week has been no different. I went to the gym 3 times and had my personal training. I got a spin bike class in from Peloton app. And unfortunately, I started filming, but my camera stopped, so did not film it. No big deal. And then I also played bagpipes pretty much all day on Saturday preparing for this weekend. Get out there and move your body. Enjoy it. You only got one body, so use it. Don't lose it. So with all that said, it's time to talk about the food that I ate for this week. It's easy, it's mindless. I wake up, I have water, do some breathing exercises, do the priming, drink some coffee with butter in it, grass-fed, grass-finished butter. Super good. Then around 12 or so, I eat my big meal of the day. And then maybe at night I'll have a little bit more. But usually it's pretty consistent with that schedule, and it's mindless, like I said. I just do it. Open up the fridge, pull out a big steak or pull out a couple steaks, some eggs on the side, the best. Let's look at everything that I ate for this week. On Wednesday, I had 2 10-ounce ribeyes and 4 eggs. Thursday, I went out to a restaurant and had a dinner with a close friend, and I had chicken wings and a double bacon cheeseburger with an egg. I'm definitely going to start filming how I order at restaurants. It's always challenging. Some restaurants get what I'm trying to do. Some are very resistant towards it, but it doesn't hurt to ask. With all the dietary restrictions that people put on themselves, it's no different just to go the opposite way. So on Friday was a great day of eating. I had a strip loin, and then I went over to my buddy Earl's house where we had raclette. Now, if you don't know what raclette is, it's basically a fondue where you melt cheese, and then on top of the portion where you melt the cheese, you're grilling meat. So it's like this family style interactive meal where you're just cooking and eating and laughing and having a great time. And I ate a tremendous amount of meat and a tremendous amount of cheese. Probably more cheese than I need, but it's okay. It was delicious and I had a really, really fun time. So thank you, Earl. That was a very, very fun evening. Saturday was a super easy day of eating. I just cooked a tri-tip. It was later in the afternoon. That's all I had the whole day. I was still so full from the night before. Sunday, I was out and about, so I had a double cheeseburger from Habit, and then I also had some chicken tenders. Monday was steak day. I had 2 sirloins and then a 12-ounce strip loin. And then Tuesday, yesterday was a super fun day of eating. I had chaffle burgers. If you don't know what a chaffle is, it is shredded cheese and an egg, put it in a waffle iron, and then you make these little waffle chaffles, they're called. And then I use those as the bun for the burger. I had a pound of ground beef, some cheese, eggs, done. Super good. Love chaffle days. So that's everything from a diet perspective, everything that I ate. Once again, butter coffee in the morning about an hour after I wake up. And then also I drink bone broth with butter. Now the reason I do the coffee about after an hour after I wake up is to get your cortisol levels correct. You want your hormones to naturally wake you up versus masking it with coffee. So I allow myself to wake up naturally, and then once I'm awake, it's about an hour after I wake up, then I'm drinking coffee. So now it's time to hop on the scale and see how I did for this past week. So at the beginning of last year, I weighed in at 316.1 pounds at 42.5% body fat. Last week, weighing in at 238.9 pounds at 25.6% body fat. This week ended up at 235.1 at 25.5%. Oh, that's 81 pounds down. Woo, that feels good. And while that is 81 pounds down, I've lost a lot more fat and gained a lot more muscle and bone density, and I'm so eternally grateful for this diet and all the hard work that I've put in. That is everything from me. Of course, I would love to leave you with a quote or a saying or a exercise to do. And this comes from the Late Night Epiphanies Instagram handle, and it was a really cool quote that I read, and I thought I'd share it with you today. If today gets difficult, remember the smell of coffee, the way sunlight bounces off a window, the sound of your favorite person's laughter, the color of the sky at dusk, and that we are all here to take care of each other. I really enjoyed that one because I started this whole health journey and I started this YouTube channel just to keep myself accountable, but then it turned into something more where I'm actually helping people. That's huge. I just want to help people as much as possible. Get this message out. Thank you for coming into my life and being a part of it. Super exciting, and I look forward to sharing more experiences with you in the future. So that's everything from me. I love you all so much. I can't wait to check you out next week. Peace.